Oh, hey guys, it's Zion again. Welcome back to Titanfall. And there's been some news, and I wanted to get this video out before the news was not topical anymore. Respawn has announced, and I will leave a link to that announcement below, that they are now banning, quote-unquote, cheaters and hackers from Titanfall. They said, basically, that they've been getting reports of hacks, they've been getting reports of cheats, and they've been recording it, but they haven't actually been banning it until now. And now, what are they doing? They're banning them from regular lobbies. Instead, cheaters will be playing against other cheaters. And I wanted to talk about this simply because it's one of the better ways to treat cheats in your game. It doesn't immediately alienate a community, nor does it make the cheaters spending $60 in their game a moot point, in addition to however much they paid for their cheats. But at the same time, it also says, if you would like to play our game legitimately, you still have it, and if you want to dispute that claim, you can. Now, I don't think any cheater will be wrongfully or rightfully unbanned, but the hope is, I think on Respawn's term, that these cheaters will see that cheating was wrong, that by playing against other cheaters with even better hacks, that it's not fun playing against cheaters, and the hope, I think, on Respawn's end is, first of all, that they will dissuade cheaters from joining their game because they will only be frustrated by cheaters of their caliber, but also that they might spend another $60 on their title, and instead of just cheating, will play legitimately just so they can, you know, play the game. And I think there's probably been, and I don't know this for sure, but I imagine there's been some dissension among the community that Respawn hasn't been banning cheaters. I know that some of my buddies have been worried that Titanfall not banning cheaters has been something that has negatively impacted the game. And the reason I think it's taken them so long is twofold. First of all, they wanted to come up with an elegant solution to banning that wasn't just a blanket, you can't play our game anymore, go suck it. And I think it's also the fact that they have to come up with a good system for detecting cheaters, because I've never heard of this fair fight system. I've heard of BattleEye for DayZ, VAC certainly for Steam games, a couple other in-house cheat systems, but I imagine that Fair Fight is a proprietary third-party system that Respawn and EA have chosen. And I don't know how effective it actually is, nor do I know how much the reports of hacks themselves are affecting the game, or if Respawn is simply taking things as they come. But they've taken about a month to start banning cheaters, and I think that this has caused some frustration. Rightfully so, because you expect that people not playing legitimately will be punished in fairly short order. That's what we've come to expect. But Titanfall's a new game, there's plenty of time for the cheaters to be banned en masse, and Respawn, I think, is trying to, like I say, is building customer loyalty before they're building some sort of sense of, we are the admin, you are not allowed to play our game. Because honestly, if you're playing the game legitimately and you come into a cheater's lobby, you want to leave. And so not only are they hopefully placating the cheaters to still letting them play the game the way they want to play it, which is unfair, but honestly, when you're playing against where everything is unfair, nothing. And they're also trying to make sure that if, in the off chance that an entire party of cheaters plays against another entire party of cheaters, and one of them says, well, this is really annoying, or this is really boring, or something of that nature, then maybe they'll go out and buy the game again. However, I wouldn't hold my breath on that fact, because in games like these, players that play or abuse things are not likely to change their ways. Case in point, from a more general perspective, the camper. Now, Titanfall does a pretty good job of trying to alleviate the camping issue. There is still camping, and it is annoying. But for the most part, camping is not such a big deal. Then, of course, there is the exploiting of broken mechanics. Now, Titanfall doesn't have that much in the way of broken mechanics, but there are people who sit in the corners of the map in Titans with overshield and with a particle wall and spam arc cannons at people. I have not encountered these people, I don't know. But the case in point is Modern Warfare 2, and I hate to say this, but I have played a ground war lobby, or out of the 18 people on the map, 17 of them, myself not included, were using tubes. And for years, this has been the case. Ground war lobbies, people using nothing, I say again, nothing but tubes, and they're fine with it. I've played Modern Warfare 2 on the PC, where it's been entire 11 out of 12 people on a server aimbotting. Yeah, it's fascinating that these cheaters just, they don't care if they play against other cheaters. Now, again, I think that some of them will realize how annoying it is to play against cheaters now that they're actually doing it on the receiving end rather than the giving end. But for the most part, Respawn is building loyalty. But I guess what I've come to realize as I've done this commentary is that I'm not really sure how effective this measure will be. Because if you can get a cheat for 20 bucks, and you can still play the game, just you're playing against other cheaters, how long does it take for you to get another account with some more cheats? Or is it even and I know this is possible, can you buy a hack that bypasses the fair fight system? And if you can, and even if you do bypass the fair fight system and then get caught, you can still play the game. And then you can get a hack that bypasses the fair fight system. And then you can play the game some more. So, while I absolutely love the elegance of this solution and the fact that it punishes the cheaters by making them see how annoying it is to play against them, but on the other hand, it may well backfire, especially if Titanfall ever goes on sale, because at that point, the cheaters can just buy a new game, hack their account such that they have all their stats back from cheating, but have a new game, and suddenly they're cheating again on real servers. So I guess the summary point is that I actually think this is a very good, elegant measure. I'm not sure how effective it will be in the long run. Hopefully it works. Hopefully Respawn has given this significant thought, and I know that they have because it took this long to get the bans out. And I hope that you enjoyed the video. I will be back next time with Counter-Strike Global Offensive talking about competitive play because, well, I have to. And see you next time.